Alfred Teleferro, Mr. Teleferro TV. What's going on, everybody? James Harden as he takes on the San Antonio Spurs, Houston Rockets, San Antonio Spurs. I'm excited for this Texas showdown. Usually we get those Dallas, San Antonio matchups in the playoffs, or those Dallas, Houston matchups. Now we got Houston and San Antonio. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm very excited for this one because we have two superstar talents in Kawhi Leonard and James Harden going at it. Kawhi Leonard pretty much single-handedly destroyed the Memphis Grizzlies in their last series, and James Harden struggled against the Thunder. All right, if James Harden plays how he played against the Thunder, the Rockets don't have a chance in hell. Now I think he'll play significantly better, but I'm just stating the facts here. He wasn't good at all. He was not good against the OKC Thunder. All right, they won in spite of Harden. He made timely plays. But for the most part, that series was attributed to Eric Gordon and Lou Williams on the bench, knocking down a plethora of three-pointers. All right? When I look at this series, this is a huge opportunity for James Harden. Kawhi Leonard is somebody that's picking up steam as the second-best player in the world. I even have considered Kawhi Leonard the second-best player in the world, and I say that, and I mean that. All right? And when I look at his game and how Kawhi is starting to become a little bit more of a vocal leader, I think this. Once he becomes the second best player in the world, it's going to be tough to dethrone him because every year he's going to be consistently him. He's going to give you that production, and those numbers probably ain't going to do nothing but go more up and up. So I look at this as a series for James Harden to kind of sneak in and interfere with that. Remember when Steph Curry came out of nowhere and kind of took that top point guard slot last year out of nowhere? That was supposed to be Kyrie, Chris Paul, and Russell Westbrook. Steph came out of nowhere and took something a couple years ago, actually. James Harden can enter that conversation. People will maybe enter James Harden into their top 5 conversations if you don't have him in it already. I do. If this Rockets team is able to pull off the upset. I look at these teams and I think they're more even than people get let off. I think, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. San Antonio, they're not that great. LaMarcus Aldridge is not a superstar talent. I don't even know if he's a star talent. At times against the Memphis Grizzlies, I thought David Lee was a little bit more valuable than LaMarcus Aldridge was in that series. I'm sorry, it's the truth. All right, here's the difference for me. Mike D'Antoni preaches offense. Greg Popovich preaches defense. I'm going to side with experience, championships, and the know-how. 7-game series that San Antonio wins, but I think James Harden outplays Kawhi Leonard in most of the series, but I don't think the Rockets have enough to get past the San Antonio Spurs this year. Now, maybe next year, this time, it'll be a different story. And I don't think the Rockets need to go make a lot of adjustments in the offseason. Maybe one acquisition, pretty much keep everybody there, and I think they can make another run for this thing next year. San Antonio might have one last run in it. I think Pop got one last conference finals run in them, and I think that's this year. 7-game series, Harden excels, but Kawhi pulls it out in Game 7. All right? This series is going to simply come down to this. Here's where the Rockets have a chance. Kawhi has to guard James Harden on defense, but James Harden doesn't have to guard Kawhi Leonard. They got Trevor Ariza for that. So it's up to the Spurs to pick up the slack. Now, a lot of people are picking the Rockets, and I just gave you a reason too. I'm just telling you, I'm rolling with experience and coaching to pull this one out in 7 games. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@mrteleferro.com. Again, that's booking@mrteleferro.com.